Hey guys, Matt here, and on this video I'm going to talk to you about how we make $774 a day selling info products. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stay till the very end because I'm going to really lay it out, everything that I can possibly think of as far as how the info product selling thing works and why I was failing miserably at it a few years ago and what I learned from that. And so it's going to be just completely value packed in this video. I'm really going to dispel some myths for you. Maybe you've been, trying to do stuff online, market products or services online, or maybe you've seen all these people making money online. You're wondering like, how in the heck do they do that, right? And I used to be in the same place. And so what I'm going to talk about is just the journey. Okay, so and as I explain this journey, I'm not sharing this just to tell a story. I'm really telling you the story so that you can see like how things progressed and what I learned from it and how I got to where I am today. Okay, so just to, if you don't know my story, basically my wife and I, we were failing internet network marketers. So we were running a photography business, and it was sucking the life out of me because basically I was traveling all over, and some of my trips I wasn't even making much money, and I was just frustrating as heck. And so I was traveling all over the United States, different places. And my son was born. I really wanted to be at home with my family. And so one day I just said, that's it. I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. And that's when we began to look for ways to make money online. Well, I ended up joining several different things, network marketing companies. Didn't work. I couldn't focus long enough. And then I ended up joining this thing that I stayed with for a long time. My wife and I both drank the Kool-Aid and really got involved into it. And we were trying to sell the same product as everybody else. It was a network marketing product, internet marketing product. And that was the big thing that I learned, by the way, is we were trying to sell the same product as everybody else. So whenever that happens, guys, whenever you're trying to sell the same product as everybody else, then what happens is, in the marketing terms, they call it a red ocean. So because it's like everybody's trying to fish in the same part of the ocean, and all the fish get bloody, and then it's just everybody's on top of each other, and the ocean becomes red, and it's not fresh, it's not clean, and it's a race to the bottom, right? Because it becomes a commodity. For example, okay, and hopefully as I'm explaining this, you can kind of start to see some stuff that I learned. If you go driving around to gas stations, there's gas stations everywhere, right? But the reality is I'm going to probably go to the gas station that's either closest or has the cheapest gas price. So it's a commodity because there's a ton of other gas stations offering the same exact product. 87 unleaded gas, right? That's what I'm looking for. So I don't really care about anything else. I just want that commodity. See, the customers, they don't really care about you. They really just care about what is in it for them, right? And so they're interested in the best value or service for what they've got. And so if you're offering a product or service, this is what I learned, is that you've got to create extra value and create a uniqueness that it's unique to you. They can only get this product or service from you. And in that way, you do in what's called, in marketing, it's what's called a blue ocean. And it's a blue ocean. It's your own fresh pool of clean water that the fish that come there, you're the only one fishing in that pond. So that's what you need to do. If you don't do that, then guess what? It's going to be, it's going to become a product or a commodity, and everybody's fighting for the same thing. And so what I've laid out and what I figured out was, not only did I have to figure out a way to separate myself so that I could actually offer extra value that nobody else was offering, and this was the key. Not only that, but then once I figured that out, then it was about marketing to the right people, right? With the right service and right message, right? Because one of the things when I failed at internet marketing and network marketing, what I used to do was I just blast out emails, trying to sell meat to a vegetarian, right? It was like, hey, you're in the make money niche, want to learn how to lose weight? It's like, no, I want to learn how to make money. or, vice versa. You're in the weight loss industry. You want to learn how to make money. No, I mean, you can bridge it, right? You could kind of transfer, but you got to think about who you're talking to and speak their language. And again, it's all about them, right? All about you. What is it you want, right? So those were the couple of things that I learned, and that's how we did that. So I actually learned how to turn cold traffic, people who've never met me, into lukewarm, into hot traffic that actually become buyers. And these folks who buy from us, they actually not only buy once, but they buy repeatedly over and over again because we've developed a relationship with them. And we've shown them that if they continue to buy from us, it only makes more money for them, right? Or it only gives them more value, more service, right? So it's the same thing. If you had like a weight loss supplement and if you offered your supplement and they found that it was really good for them, they'd continue to buy from you because they're getting, so much value from what they already bought, right? And they might be more interested in whatever it is that you have to offer them because there's trust there. So these are the things that was like, I did not understand these things. And once I understood this stuff, man, we took off. I mean, we ended up going from, a few years ago, we were completely just almost bankrupt, almost lost our house and our car, and went to that to last month. We did $24,000 in profit from selling information products, from selling information services. I can tell you, I dreamed about this for years. And so here's what I want to do is I want to offer you the opportunity to learn the same information that I learned, and not only learn from what I learned, but an opportunity to join a community where you can join other people who are in the same boat and also maybe have stepped a little bit higher above you, have actually figured some things out, so that you can not only have some mentorship from me, but you could also have mentorship from other people who could train you these skills and these techniques if you want to go more in depth to learn this information. And so there is a link below there where if you enter your information, it's not going to cost you much, right? It's very minimal. I mean, think about the price of your dreams, right? For me, I've spent tens and thousands upon thousands of dollars to gain this kind of information and education, right? So I would gladly invest it again because it's paid off. But I understand that, like where you're at right now, you may have a low level of risk, right? Tolerance. And so we just need to help you get your first wins. And so if I can help you do that, great. I'm happy. I'm excited to be a part of that. So there's a link there below. If you want to take advantage of that, get inside our exclusive group where we will train you, and you've got exclusive training from us. You've got some mentorship. I go in there once a month to do some live group coaching, right? So I'll pick a member there and we can go over coaching together. And then you can study from, if you're not that person, you can study from that other person and see what it is that they might be doing that could be fixed. And we can basically build up your business together. And I teach like everything I could think of that I could learn, like good copywriting skills, right? How to position your offer. What kind of offer do you position? What's your hook? What's your story about your product, And what is your offer, right? What's a good price point to charge for your offer? These are the kind of things that, you need to know. And then if you already have a product or service, like how do you stand out from the market so that you are in a blue ocean? You might have a very similar product, but you can still, or even the same product, but you can still create your own blue ocean, right? Your own world. So we're going to cover all of that type of information. And my goal is not only to help you get your first win, but to get you 10 times the amount of money that you've invested just in your first month, right? So if I can do that for you, awesome. Okay? So if you want to do that, click the link below, join, and I'll see you on the other side.